What does it mean to be empathic versus overly empathic? An empath is someone who feels the energy around them through their sentient experience, through their felt sense. And overly empathic means that I am taking that energy on and into my system and absorbing it into my being, perhaps internalizing it or having a reaction to it in my body. So I've taken on the energy. What's interesting is that oftentimes being an empath for people means I'm taking on the energy of others. And that's not actually the true nature of an empath. An empath is someone who feels the energy through their second and third chakras of their body. That's the natural power of those power centers. They're meant to feel on a underlying level, not on the table, but beneath the table. They're sensing and feeling what might be going on in the world, and they take that information and they may adjust accordingly or respond accordingly or be in relationship with others accordingly. So it's the felt sense, and an empowered empath is someone who feels themselves, who is dropped into the power of their lower body and can feel the energy of others, but they also feel their own energy. They feel their own power, and they can discern between what's mine and what isn't mine. Overly empathic means that on some level in the lower chakras, the second and third specifically, but also the root, there are wounds or blocks in place in the body that make it very difficult to feel self, to find self, to be deeply grounded into the power in your lower body. And so overly empathic first means I've lost myself. I'm not in my body. I'm not grounded here in my power. I'm not deeply in the root of safety and trust and belonging and my creativity and my emotions and my sense of self. Somewhere along the way, I've lost that connection with my body. And so that happens very unconsciously, usually because of conditioning and how we grow up, in the environment we grow up in and what we've absorbed as again conditioning or expectations on how to exist in the world. So again, our bonding or our safety and how we exist might mean I can't have myself in myself. I have to take care of others' energy. And so what happens is we move out of the way. When we move out of the way, we create a vacancy, and in that vacancy, we start to absorb the energy of others around us, and we caretake it on some level because it brings us value. It brings us a sense of importance. It sometimes means we keep the peace. And so overly empathic means I am caught in a pattern in my body where it's not okay for me to be in myself, grounded and having myself. And instead, my value and self worth is tied up with taking care of others' energies, absorbing it to keep the peace, or even shutting down, absorbing it to shut down or suppress a part of ourselves. So that pattern in the body ends up weakening our energy field around us. We become congested of others' energy and old energy in our body. That weakens our auric field, and we end up losing our boundaries with others, and we become overly empathic. Now, the shift is, how do I step into my power here in my body, take myself back, and heal the wounds that are in my energy system? That work is the deeper work. That's where we go into a container of healing and deep transformation. And we can't go in through the mind. We have to go in through deeper states of consciousness, deep guided journeys and meditation to help clear the energy in the lower body that we might be holding, so that, again, we can take our power back and be the empowered empath that we're here to be. So I hope this video supports you, and I hope to see you soon. And I would love to support you in this journey of healing and clearing your energy in your body. Many blessings.